What's going on, good people? This is Smitty here. Just want to give some afterthoughts here after looking at a lot of comments, looking at other people's videos and stuff like that in regards to the NCAA 12 demo. Now, first of all, I played before I even first played the demo. I played a few minutes of NFL 2K5. All Pro Football, and NCAA 11, and then play the demo. Let's get the fact clear. NCAA 12 is not NCAA 11. Not by a long shot. It is not the exact same game, regardless if it has versus slider sets or anyone's slider sets. It is not the exact same game. Please, people, stop with lying to yourself by saying, "Oh, it's the exact same. It's the exact same." No, it's not. It does not play the exact same way. It is not NCAA 11.5. It is not NCAA 11 with slider set adjustments, and that's it. You know, and it's funny how people can even say that when you can't even see the sliders yet in the game, but yet people are saying, "Oh, it's just a slider set adjustment." You know, Now, this is the one thing, and what is it that's going to happen? What is it that would happen at the time once the game drops and you see the sliders side by side? Then what are people going to say? If the sliders for each level in NCAA 12 are the same as NCAA 11, then what are people going to say? Well, because now the excuse for, oh well, the sliders are it's just a slider set adjustment, that goes out the window. So now what's the next thing people are going to reach for to try and blame them on? I mean, to me it's hilarious because people have been wanting these kind of fixes for years, and it's like once EA does it, you have a problem with it. And I'm not saying everybody, I'm just saying some people. And I'm talking about some sensible people that have a good understanding of what simulation is, and they're straight up saying that it's just NCAA 11, and they're acting like, I already know all they did was just tweak sliders. Like, come on, seriously? It's more than that. It's more than that, man. Let's truly be honest here. You know what I mean? Like, we all want NCAA and Madden to be quality games. No question. If people want to get mad and say like, oh, well, they took away from 2K and everything. No, honestly, and a lot of people, a few people have said it in the community, 2K honestly did it to themselves. All they needed to do was come on with it and put out a game. They could have been dropped the game. They could have dropped the game a long time ago. That's up to them. That's on Take-Two Interactive. You know what I'm saying? To say, hey, let's get a game out there. Let's make adjustments to the game. Let's refine it. All that good stuff. But the one thing that I want to put out there to the public, to the community, is this: what if the roles were reversed? Oh, well, we ain't even got to reverse it like that. What if it was 2K Sports came out with All Pro Football 2K12, had the exact same gameplay improvements in their game? What would people say then? Nobody. I can guarantee you this right now. Nobody would come out and say, "Oh, all it is just a slider set tweak. All it is All Pro Football 2K 8.5." Nobody would have any comment remotely close to that. Everybody would be saying, "Oh man, this is awesome. Oh man, this is the greatest game ever." The first person that says it's just a slider set adjustment, they get nailed for saying that. You know what I'm saying? But because it's EA and they're playing, and the thing is, they got a lot of dirt to play through before they could come out clean. So of course it's easy to just say, okay, yeah, you guys fixed morphing and shifting and all that, but all you guys did was tweak a slider, that's all. And the funny thing is, nobody was talking that simplistic about how EA could fix their game back in back back a few months ago when the NCAA trailer first came out. Nobody said that last year, the year before. All they got to do is tweak some sliders, and they can eliminate that completely. That's all they got to do. No one said that. You know what I mean? Now all of a sudden the demo comes out and people can actually get their hands on it, and that's the very first thing coming out of people's mouths. All they did was tweak sliders. That's it. No, that's not the case. Like, let's just be honest about that. That's not the case. You know what I mean? The game is legit. It is a legitimate, playable game this year. Is it a great, outstanding game? No, it's not outstanding. No, it's not on par with like MLB The Show. This right here is the standard for a simulation quality title right here. It was even set up on Operation Sports. The one guy had said it. He said it best. He said NCAA 12 is by far the best one out of all the ones that are on next gen. It is the best of the series right now. But I'm not truly proud of it yet. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather play MLB The Show. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a more complete game. That to me is a standard for a simulation quality product. That I can fully respect. He's basically saying in so many words, I'll rather wait till EA basically implements their full 3-year plan, and then I'll see what they got. That's cool. Because the honest thing, because at least he's being honest with himself. He's being honest with what he's actually playing. He's not just coming out and saying, well, you know what? Yeah, the game's superb. It's outstanding. It's excellent. It's just as great as MLB The Show. It's greater than 2K8. It's better than it. Like, no, that's just being ridiculous. But he is honest. But he's being truthful. And I don't have a problem with people being truthful with the fact that it is vastly improved. But does it fully capture football to the fullest degree? No, it does not. And like others had said, if you walked into the room, if you walked past the TV right now and you seen this, you would think, okay, the Mets and Tigers are playing right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know they had an afternoon game today. You know what I'm saying? That's what you would get. But if it was NCAA 12 in the system and you seen that on screen, you'd be like, oh, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, what game is that? You know what I'm saying? Is that what game is that you playing right there? Like, Pete, you would already know that's a video game. You know what I mean? There's no question. So, what we're looking for is for EA to get back to that point. But it's just like when you used to play the 2K series games back in the day. You know what I'm saying? No one's clamoring about... I'm like, how come people aren't bringing up NFL 2K3? NFL 2K1? No one's reminiscing and citing those games for anything because of the shortcomings that they had. All those games had shortcomings, but they were still nice games. You know what I'm saying? They were still reputable. You know what I'm saying? Madden 03 was not fully complete. Madden 04 was not 100% complete either. But it did respect simulation to a great capacity. That's what made it great. That's what made it a solid game. And that's what EA is trying to get back to that point. So, my main point is basically this. You can, like I said, if you have a heart full of hate towards them, and you feel that way, that's fine. Have your hate, but don't be blinded by the hate. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just stressing that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, there's some key people out here. There's some people out here that are making comments and stuff, that are making comments and saying things about the game and making vids and stuff, and they're talking crazy. Saying like, oh, NCAA 12 is just NCAA 11. Like, what? No, no. That's like saying MLB The Show is bases loaded. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same as bases loaded. Like, no, it's not. Like, get your eyes checked. It's not the same game. Seriously. So I mean, just keep that part in mind. That's all I'm saying. We're all in the same boat together. We all want the best game to come out when it's released, not 2-3 years later. But it's gonna take time for EA to honestly climb back to that point. It's gonna take time. But let's at least respect the fact that they are honestly paying attention and they're honestly taking strides to change the game the way it's supposed to be changed and restoring that simulation quality. Because regardless of what is said by Peter Moore, EA's games were always catered to the casual gamer. It just had the simulation element in it, so in that way it catered to both crowds. The only way they're gonna get the sim gamer back is by doing what FIFA and the NHL dev teams are doing. They're gonna have to bring that simulated element to the game, because that's what's gonna capture that casual gamer. That's what's gonna capture it, not the hardcore sim elements, but the look of it. Because all the casual gamer needs to do is see it. They're like, oh man, that game looks so real, let me buy that now. I don't even care for football, but I'm getting this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or I don't care for hockey or soccer, but I'm getting that game. That's what they're looking for. So, on that note, I'm going to close it off right here. Stay tuned. You'll have vids from myself and the crew from the Sim Standard, of course, putting out some vids, letting EA know what they need to address in their game, and also giving credit to what they honestly are doing right. So, on that note, this is Smitty signing out. Peace.